look out. He's in again. Danger, danger, danger. Good try.
Oh, and a dive for the line.
They're going to score in the corner. Great try.
They might not need it, they won't.
That'll do it. What a team. G'day everybody, welcome along the Bunnings Warehouse Heartland Championship. This is round 4 of 8. We're going to start today in Thames, which is where the Bill Osborne Taonga is up for grabs. There's some other really interesting games as well. Bulla against West Coast for the Rundle Cup. That's an important game. And North Otago looking to get some sort of momentum into their season. They play Ngāti Porou, East Coast. But Thames is where we start, and Thames Valley against Whanganui. Now, Thames, they are the holders of the Bill Osborne Taonga.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Ross Cooper, and I'm here at Rhodes Park in Thames. A very special day today because it's a defence of a wonderful trophy given by Billy Osborne, his Taonga, and we're very happy to have received this last week from King Country. I think today's game is going to be a huge battle. Either side can win. Defence will play a major part, and of course the weather could be a little dicey as well. But I'm expecting a fierce game right to the end. Josefa, welcome to Thames. You've been here before?
No, it's my first time.
First time?
Yeah.
You're on the wing?
No, loose forward.
First.
6.
6.
Yeah.
Fast. Yeah. No, what about in the lineouts? You look pretty good at the lineouts.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Oh, that's good, mate. What are you expecting from the Valley boys today?
Well, it's going to be a tough game in this condition, and we've had a couple good wins and some nice running weather. Be a bit different in the soggy paddock, I think, today, but we'll give it our best shot.
I'm sure you will, and watch out for the corners because they are very wet.
Oh, cheers.
Just a bit of inside
Is
knowledge
that a
there.
local tip?
And today, both of you are getting a blazer. How many games do you have to play?
15.
15 games, and you must be very proud.
Yeah.
And the family proud?
Yeah.
Well done. I'm very happy for you, and good man, and both of you deserve it.
Cheers.
Well done.
Thank you.
Whanganui, these guys are the real deal. They've got a big front row, a rugged second row, and super loose forwards. And we haven't even talked about the backs yet. Excitement machines who score tries for fun. Very entertaining and dangerous from a long, long way out. Thames Valley, well, Quinn Collard is here to run the cutter this week. Fletcher Morgan with a great deal of experience out there at centre. Connor McVerry and Tane Tupaia are settled locks. Tupaia playing his blazer game today, and Big Matty Axtons leads the team from the back of the scrum.
Wonderful conditions. Early momentum, Whanganui will need that.
Rhodes Park looks a picture, doesn't it? Looks an absolute picture. As Collard takes it up, sets, kneels into space. And this could be interesting. This could be really interesting. Give it to Cam Dromgoole.
She's versatile. Drongle. Seen him play lock, blindside flanker, got the 7 jersey on, but it's a centering kick. We see this a lot. This is skills. I said Whanganui need momentum playing away from home. They haven't got it. It's the Swamp Foxes with the early score. And boy, it's a great one too.
Thames Valley with the first try of the game, and what is a great little run through from Manos Malua. As we saw before the game, he's playing his blazer game today. Here's one of the danger men, Waka. Out wide to yet another, Malinathangi.
Good numbers for the breakdown, Whanganui. Good quick ball.
Oh, and then somebody not paying attention. The referee was playing an advantage for a man offside. So the ref's saying that the bloke dropped the ball because he was paying attention to the guy who was offside.
Yeah, but good speed, I think, from Whanganui. That's the way they want to play this game.
7-3 then. We're in the shadow of half-time. In fact, we've got to half-time. At 7 points to 3, Thames Valley ahead of Whanganui by just a try to a penalty.
Well, by nothing really, eh? So much in it. This will ebb and flow. Territory is going to be pretty crucial in the second half.
Oh, and so might little mistakes like that, for all we know. That was Etone who dropped the ball, and he's kind of put a bit of pressure on himself, but maybe. And the referee's come back for an earlier infringement, men in front of the 10. So that's that 10-metre circle around where the ball lands.
Little game changes, little moments like that, you know, an attention, little discipline, call it what you want, but just give away 3 points and momentum.
Yeah, Robinson's a very accurate goal kicker. We've seen that for many, many years. Unbeaten so far this season, Whanganui. Well, except for one game. They lost to South Canterbury by a point in the very first game and then won the next two against Poverty Bay and Buller. As Rogers Holden makes space, shrugs off a tackle, and he's going to go all the way. Oh yeah, Tyler Rogers Holden. That's a pretty good effort.
Waka Orongo, though, the jersey 13 is the man we want to see. The outside step done a couple of times in this match. That one there, just bringing in defenders, 2, maybe 3 Thames Valley defenders. Then Rogers Holden, well, he shouldn't have gone through that gap. There's no right, the man from Tai Happy, but he did. And that is a crucial score.
Thumbs up from the crowd, and so it should be, because that was a very good try to Whanganui right in front of those crowd. They've got a long look, or a long way to look for the action now, those guys down the other end of the field. But if they're Thames Valley fans, they'll have the binoculars out, because Thames going pretty well here. The Swampies.
Well, they've got a chance. They've got to take this chance now to keep themselves in this match.
Fa'afo picks it up, drives towards, he was on his back.
Oh, I think there's penalty advantage.
Not sure you're allowed to do that, ref. Doesn't matter, we'll score anyway. Fletcher Morgan goes in under the posts, and that drags us right back. But it's getting late. Late.
Great to see a player like Fletcher Morgan, been away from Thames Valley. He's come back, have a crack in other unions. Didn't quite work out, but he's playing Heartland Rugby, which is good. Been in the Heartland 15, player of origin. And his life in the defence of the Bill Osborne Tonga. No, there's not. I think it's going to change hands, Mace, for the first time. 1.5 minutes to go.
16-14. Can they get the ball? Can they roll it? It'll have to be about 70 metres upfield from taking the kick-off. Can they then score? And can they claim the Bill Osborne Tonga? Bill Osborne, of course, as Kamo said to you, from Whanganui, played 16 test matches back in the 80s. And that's it. Game is over. Get this to touch. And I'm sure that Bill Osborne will be congratulating this Whanganui team when they bring the taonga that bears his name back to the River City.
Jamie, fantastic result for Whanganui. What a game.
Yeah, boys have been putting in the work this week. We knew it'd be a tough game coming up here against Thames Valley. They're always a tough battle between us two, and it's good to finally get a crack at that, the new trophy.
Yeah, and you deserve it too. I didn't count how many phases the last 7 minutes went, but I got up to 170.
Yeah, it makes it hard. It's hard enough playing 80 minutes, let alone bloody 85 or... Yeah, we're nearly at 90 minutes on that game, but yeah, no, good.
All right, well done and congratulations. No, cheers, mate.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
There it is. It changes hands yet again. The Bill Osborne Tonga is on its way to Whanganui. To Levin now, where Horowhenua Kapiti will be hosting Mid Canterbury. Two teams here, number 5 and number 6, each with 2 wins and a loss so far in the season.
No, we're looking good. I think everyone's on the same page. We've had a good couple trainings this week after this loss to South Canterbury, so hopefully run a few different things and yeah, hopefully it goes well.
What do you think your strengths are today?
I think our defence has been pretty good the last couple of weeks, so we'll back that always. But yeah, we'll try and hopefully be able to spin it a wee bit and test the backs out a wee bit.
Sort of kind of semi-tropical for you fellas, eh?
Oh, yeah. I probably wouldn't say that. It's a bit chillier here than it was down south today. But no, we'll manage with the conditions. It was windy last week, so yeah.
What is important about today?
What's important, I think, we're just going to take our opportunities. With the win there, I think it's going to be key to sort of drive the ball around the field and take the high ball well, move the ball well, but yeah, hopefully exploit their weaknesses. But yeah, we'll soon see how that goes in the game. So.
And is there anything you want to ask John before the game?
Yeah, John, what's your favourite pre-game meal?
It's going to be the Surrey cheesecake.
Yeah.
It's a terrible option, but it's tasty.
Yeah. Good man.
Oh, no, we'll go that way, thanks. Told you.
It's a bit of a dodgy coin toss on the old sloping ground, isn't it?
We might have to chase it for a while. Mid Canterbury, I tell you what, they're having a pretty good season. I'm liking the way that they're playing their footy this year. They've had wins against King Country and West Coast. They lost to South Canterbury.
Beautiful.
And they're going to score the first try by the look of it. Great passing and interchanging of passes. And Macleay goes in under the posts. Wow, that's a good try.
Yeah, and has been in his jersey 15 as a real star performer in this. Beautiful pinpoint pass, backing up, staying in support. So jersey 15 right there. This was a beautiful ball coming up on the money, and then look, staying in support. 1-2, another offload. Good width, good support. And you're dead right. Matt Winter, the coach, has got this team humming.
Macleay digging in deep. Now, if they can get it out to their exciting players out wide, anything could happen in this Mid Canterbury back line.
Seeing a lot of teams do that long ball presentation.
Let's try. Declan McCormick goes in, took the old quarterback sneak.
Well, just like a classic New Zealand number 7, isn't he? But the long plant coming up here, so getting away from Horokiri, can't contest the ball, can't look to slow it down, force a turnover. Yeah, good to have the CS7 right on the money, right on the ball.
This wind is quite testing in Levin. But Mid Canterbury, well, they're used to a breeze or two Ashburton way, aren't they? That's gone to ground, but he's managed to hold on to the ball, presenting it back. No, it might get trouble here. Mid Canterbury really had to battle to retain possession there. They did it well, and then 2 passes scores. Riki goes in.
Initially though, Mace, that was brilliant goal line defence, small defence from Horokiri. I thought they had a real chance, you did too, a sniff of a turnover. It didn't happen, but Canterbury got the numbers there in the end, and because of that, everyone bunched in around the ruck. Just created some space on the open side there.
There's some wisdom in that group of players, of spectators rather, as they watch this group of players bashing towards the goal line. Getting very close, getting over. Can they get it down? No, bent backwards. That was Aitielu. That could well be a try though. Charging across goes Lomax Jackson. Well done, Seth.
Unstoppable. Unstoppable from that. It was a beautiful inside ball though. Wasn't they had to get some reward out of this Horokiri this 40 minutes.
Planned move.
They're still in the game. That's what's got to be the message. Territory still in the game.
Well, speaking of planned moves, the tap kick in front of the goal post. Players running in all directions. Looked like something your old North Harbour team might have done. What a pickup.
Jeepers.
What a terrific pickup by Vasa Rakuta. What a good try.
Well, what an athlete. He's a big man. For a big man to bend down like we're about to see here and get this miracle ball on the fingertips too. Well, this is why this Mid Canterbury team's going so well, because the work's been done up front. And Vasa Rakuta and co can finish off.
He's got a brother too who turns up now and again and does some damage to any team that he's playing against. Gee, they're playing well this year, Mid Canterbury. 29-7 at half-time. Horokiri are not a bad side. Not by any manner of means.
Well, it's 22 points. Yeah, playing away in Levin. to a very, very proud home union.
Stepping through everybody was Pierce. Now he's going, don't kick it, that's the boy, pass it. Now we've got a chance. Good play by McCormick. Takes the option to set it. They reset the back line and they look like they've got numbers here as well, or iffy pass, but it burst onto at great speed by McKeefery, and he just runs around the outside of them.
The classic bounce pass. It's beaten many, many defence over the years in all grades of rugby. And McKeefery, a lone player, so another one had a crack. He's come from Canterbury, so plays the Southbridge. Didn't get a go up there, came down, and this is great for New Zealand rugby. Players at this level come down and play Heartland Rugby. Wonderful to see.
Local fans not all that happy with what they're seeing, but they're closing in through McAleen, the veteran prop forward. And this is wee Jacob Seymour, who's taking on some bigger men than himself.
Got the spread up, they Mid Canterbury, no one really contesting the ball.
Feed out, feed out.
Well done, they got there in the end. Good patience, I have to say. Horokiri, you see Mid Canterbury, really no one contesting the ball, pretty well spread, but just a little dart, a lot of strength too. And maybe some poor defence in there, let's throw that in as well. Got Horokiri the try.
Mid Canterbury again. Oh, hang on. I was going to say again attacking, but this is all over. As Komai takes the intercept and pretty much jogs 60 metres for the try to close the gap to a mere 20 points.
Yeah, it may be the last act of the game too, I think. They'll get something out of the second half though, Horokiri. They have had a good start to the season. You alluded on that. They are still absolutely in the contest. Probably the Lahore Cup now. But I think they're going to get something out of the second 40 minutes.
Trying to convert his own try and made a right hash of it. But 39 points to 19. Mid Canterbury, big winners today.
What a wonderful clinical performance.
Yeah, Jock. Similar conditions to last week. You know, a strong wind, and you know, I think heading into this week, we wanted to have the belt. Like we didn't have much ball last week. We spent a lot of time defending. We were quite comfortable defending. So yeah, to come out this week, have plenty of ball in the first half, and put some points on the board was awesome.
A couple of really good games already on this round of the Bunnings Warehouse Heartland Championship, and there's some beauties to come too. The Rundle Cup from Westport, but next we're going to South Canterbury against King Country. You're back with Heartland Rugby, and we're in Geraldine for South Canterbury against King Country. Lots of good things to see in Geraldine, and we're playing footy here because the ground at Timaru is not yet ready for us.
We're here in Geraldine, the South Canterbury town, hosting the Heartland match between South Canterbury and King Country. Of course, Geraldine, the birthplace of the likes of Hayden Patton, is a rally driver, and of course the singer Jordan Luck. But King Country will need more than just luck today. They will need skill and tenacity to try and knock South Canterbury off this perch. It seems to be a Herculean task, but anything can happen in Heartland Rugby. Well, Courtney, a big day for the Geraldine club hosting this match.
It is a big day indeed. We're all ready, geared to go, happy to be hosting. Cool that there's 2 games here.
And the pitch looks in perfect condition. You got everything nice and tidy.
Yes, yeah, we got Norty to thank for that. He's done an awesome job at taking over the grounds, and Jace as well with the lines. So yeah, we're really pleased with the grounds.
As president, you must be one of the youngest presidents in the rugby unions across New Zealand.
Something like that. I've just heard age is just a number. But yeah, I guess I'm one of the youngest.
What about the club here? It's in good spirit and good health?
Yes, yeah. We have an awesome committee, awesome team behind us. Yeah, we're pretty happy with how things are going, really.
And I'm guessing you had to call on every single one of them to prepare for this match.
Nearly every single one of them, yeah. They're all happy to help, though.
Well, South Canterbury spread their games around last year. They're spreading them around again this year, thanks to everybody from all the clubs who are hosting. They're doing a great job.
It's fumbled a couple of times, but South Canterbury have come up with it nevertheless. And the charging run by Waka, he's got himself busy early doors. Right looks to the right, but doesn't even get the ball. And there's the breakaway from Sevillo. And Sevillo will find no one between he and the goal line and saunters away to score the first 5-pointer of the afternoon. South Canterbury in charge early doors. And as you can see in the replay, once he saw a gap, there was no cover defence and just had to maintain his footing, place the ball, pick up the points. And it'll be a drop out into the breeze, so King Country will get ball and they won't have to stray further than the 22, I would suggest, to get it. But the knock-ons come, the advantage was with King Country. They can draw, they can pass, they can run, and beautifully scored. Just came from nowhere and cut through the South Canterbury defence. It looked like they were going to spread it wide, and in the replay you can see just the step was enough to beat the defenders. Back on halfway, but King Country back with ball in hand. Expected a lot more kicking. Perhaps that's the ploy. And good flow there. The pass went beyond. And this is a fine run on the outside. Brown again throws the ball on the outside and get there. Great try, King Country. Great far-ranging try. And it looked like there was no space. In the replay you can see it was just a couple of accurate passes, a good incision by Brown on the wing, and it was finished off nicely and took the lead. Looking for a way through closer to the line. A smidge short. Crowd starting to get very interested in this. Kakala, can he get to the ground? He can, but short of the line. Right. Whakatava, he can't make it. Or can he? Yes, the try has been given. And it's going to be South Canterbury well and truly back in this match. Good cover defence to a point. But then just the bulk of the big men found a gap, exploited it. And suddenly, King Country didn't enjoy the lead for long. Medlicott tries to squeeze his way through a tackle, can't do so. Right goes to Elliott, and his ability to break that first tackle has been so paramount. Patterson with pace, Patterson with a try. And that was a great finish. What a lovely pass. I think the replay is going to show it was right to pop that pass on the inside. But it was a scything run from Patterson. He had the angle in his favour and he made the very most of it. The King Country defence couldn't get a hand on him. Punch it between the uprights. And right obliges. And right on half-time, South Canterbury restore order in terms of controlling this match. And they lead at the half-time break, 21 points to 14 over King Country. Ball at the back control by Kakala, and he likes his chances against the halfback. He does slow him down, but doesn't stop him, and it'll be all the way for another try to Tangi Savalio. And it was that initial run in the replay of Kakala off the back, but he was well stopped by Ginstanden, got the pass away. Savalio close on hand, and like the first half, he found no one between himself and the try line to stop the try. South Canterbury first blood, second half. As King Country think there's a gap right on the far side. And trying to get the prop over. He's short. The next man may not be. Great layoff. And is it a try? It's been signalled. And right in the far corner, and it was in the replay, you can see Marley Moley's incision and pop pass over to the outside created that opportunity for King Country to score, and that's a terrific response. So there's some power up front that'll propel the ball forward and get a penalty as we go. And Kakala, well, he hasn't got a try today.
He must be due. Well, he lays it off for Patterson, and the fullback says thank you very much to his fellow player, setting up a try. So the replay, you can see Kakala comes off. Everyone goes for him, as you can understand. He pops the pass on the inside, and there's the fullback. And the conversion straight and true, 33 plays 19. And the referee says that is the end of the match. And another notch on the belt for South Canterbury.
Full credit to King Country, they really brought it, as we knew they would. And yeah, it's a lot closer than that score suggests there. We were really tested today, and King Country threw a lot at us. And for us, I think we're a wee bit disappointed around our set piece and whatnot there. So there's a bit of work to do there.
To Victoria Square in Bulla for the Rundle Cup. Now, I'll tell you something about the Rundle Cup. William Rundle presented this in 1910. He was a local school teacher, and it became even more important when Mr. Rundle was killed in action on the Somme in 1918. So it's been going since 1910 between West Coast and Bulla. Bulla at the moment are the holders, but it's Coast in possession, and they're playing advantage for a high tackle is Maggie Kokoroa.
Well, can I throw in one other extraordinary stat?
Please do.
The 227th match in this fixture. 227th. It is extraordinary. These guys are mates, but these guys are rivals.
Well, I tell you what, there was one bloke whose name I'm struggling to come to, Tom Thompson. He played 100 games for each union, so he's played a few of those 227.
Yeah, but he only came from one, didn't he?
No.
He came from one.
No.
Anyway, into the match, because this is going to be a doozy, folks. It absolutely will be a doozy. These two will go hammer and tongs. You can see how tough the conditions are. The ball may not go wide that often. Boy, it's going to be willing.
Almost a brilliant piece of pickup there from Kalandambuthi. And engaging bulldozer gear is Loni Tanisi, and he just heaves his way over the goal line.
It was the line initially, the hooker Loni Tanisi, so we haven't seen him in shot now, but he's going to come on a beautiful line and at pace. Bang, beautiful inside that little gap made defensively.
Great
good
body
leg
position.
drive. A well-deserved try.
Even the dogs aren't happy about the weather. Tap and run.
Playing to conditions up, they Bullet. They are playing it well tactically.
Go and park it down this end, and if the opposition want to score, they're going to have to do it by coming 70, 80, 90
Look
metres.
at the numbers coming from depth.
That's a great try. That is a great try to Daveri.
It is the wave after wave. This is relentless by Bull. It really is. Beautiful lines. So going in numbers. So good breakdown here. And then just players coming. Another one. Strength. Yes, over. Boy, it's been a tough season for Buller, isn't it? But they just keep bouncing back week after week.
14-6. That's a really good first half for Buller. And I'll tell you what, in these sort of conditions, that might be a handy little lead. 14-6. Don't pass. Fend another one.
Yeah, but Buller know how to play in these conditions, but so do the Coast.
Oh, yeah.
And that, from that,
good scrum. Good scrum. He's managed to sneak the ball out of it somehow or other.
Oh, look at counter-ruck, though. This is counter-ruck. This is good stuff from West Coast. No. Even better from Buller. Somehow retaining it, Mace.
They got numbers over the ball now, and the old Harbour Bridge pass. Ellis goes forward a wee bit, and just enough to pinch the penalty.
Well, you go for the crucial 3 points, because any points in these conditions are spot on. That is the intention.
And the Ellis just pointed straight at the post there to the referee. Said, we'll take 3, thanks, ref. And well Eagles does the business, 17-6.
Well, this is going to be a wonderful last 20, 30 odd minutes of this match.
West Coast playing the game in the right part of the field here, but at 17-6 down, they really do need points pretty quickly. They'll never get a better opportunity, I don't reckon, than this, right in the middle of the posts. Width. Good try. Excellent try to Hema. Right, now we got a game.
Hard defensively to come up as quick as Bullara, and then in this slippery conditions, because it really is tough underfoot as well, to adjust your line defensively. Players step on the side, we see there, but just converting these territorial advantages. Get territory, hold on to possession, turn that possession into points. I think that's the message coming down from both coaching boxes.
Right, Mitchell stuck it in, the forwards wanting to go. Mitchell. Standing start there for Sheridan, but his mates turn up in numbers. Great ball security. Now numbers out wide, that's Johnson. And they've got more out here, and it opens up for Ethan Simpson, and they're in front.
Love the tactic. We're going to see in a replay going the same way. West Coast just flooding that left-hand side, ruck after ruck. In the end, it really did just exhaust the Buller defence. No one coming on the other side for Buller. Simpson, an easy run in. They are the holders of the Rundale Cup. I think it might be changing hands, Mace.
And over that goes, 20 points to 17. And are they happy or what? As the Rundle Cup will make its way down the coast. Poverty Bay are another team whose home ground is not able to be used at the moment. So today the Oval will host Poverty Bay and Wairarapa Bush. Wairarapa Bush haven't yet managed to win, neither have Poverty Bay. Big game for both sides. Here's Ben.
Hi there everybody and welcome to Gisborne Oval number 2, general headquarters these days of Poverty Bay Waka, who are hosting Wairarapa Bush. I'm Ben O'Brien-Leaf and today is a special day. These unions game 43, the Bush 21, the Bay 20, 117 all draw back in 1993, and today Wairarapa Bush bring the Jeremy David Memorial Trophy. A great young player tragically stolen away at the age of 19 so many years ago. And we'd also like to acknowledge Phil Allen, Gisborne Scaffolding. Without him, you wouldn't have the view you're going to have.
Hey, Logan Wakefield, play for Wairarapa Bush, and this is my teammate Tafa here. Tafa, quite windy here. What do you think about that, mate?
Yeah, the wind's picked up a bit, so we'll just obviously play smart to the wind, play that territory game. But yeah, looking forward to it.
Bloody good. Your Blazer game today, 25 games. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a big accomplishment to play 25 games for your province. I'm pretty proud to come from Wairarapa Bush. So yeah, looking to put out a good performance for the boys.
Just a quick question, can you remember your debut?
I can, yeah, back in COVID 2020. Had a game in Carterton against HK, so yeah, that's where it all started.
That sounds bloody good. Tafa here, big man, big key part in our team, and he'll be one to watch today.
Here they come, the visitors, Wairarapa Bush and Willie the Weka, the big men from Poverty Bay. Speaking of which, the big man in the commentary box is Ben O'Brien-Leaf.
Nice pass, getting that one up to Kawika Peterson. Joe Tarkor, man, so big, so strong. So big, so strong. The Bush, Pickering, out there in front of the big fella, the tight end, Jordan Sului. Pickering, another good pass there to Bruce. Kawika Peterson. Play here by the Bush, they're relentless, they're remorseless, and for the moment at least, unstoppable. Stanley Wright Jr., who had the great privilege of playing with his father here 2 years ago, and a marvellous try. Pickering delves deep, there's a ball away there. Poverty Bay with some hard defence. Hugh Taylor, good tackler, Hugh Taylor. Good defence by Taylor. Josepha Tarkor throws the dummy. Caught there a moment ago by Jacob Leaf, who is himself a good tackler. Nice play here by the Bush. The Bush are looking good. Moment ago that was Tamailao, and they're over this time. It's Coates. So the Bush with 3 tries. Mataitai, Stanley Wright Jr., and now Ashton Coates. So the Bush are now up by 17 points to 0. Keanu Taumata at the front of the line now. Good drive here. Can Poverty Bay score from the drive? James Higgins at the back. Does Higgins have the ball? He has the ball. Higgins has the ball. I can see Higgins. I know he's got the ball. Poverty Bay driving left here. Poverty Bay continue to drive. Poverty Bay, great patience. Poverty Bay, still short of the line. Ra Broughton got it away. And Poverty Bay get over to score. That's Jacob Leaf, the second 5/8. Jacob Leaf, one of the most intelligent players around. So the Bay are on the board, 19 points to 5. Here now, Ra Broughton away. Poverty Bay in the hands. Well, the hands on that occasion, no good. And here now is the big fella, is that Odell. Got passed away. Here open side flanker and a very good one. Aren't the Bush going well at the moment? To check up, we've had some changes here. And finally the Bush, Mataitai scores in the corner, his second try. Major part in the lead up to that, Thomas Williams. So Mataitai over there in the corner. And at half-time, 24 points to 5. Copthorne Wairarapa Bush up by 19 points under Reece Robinson today. They have come out and made an excellent start in week 4, and it has been riveting stuff. High restart by Poverty Bay, travelled the 10 metres, then would seem to have gone forward. Poverty Bay, it's Hugh Taylor! Hugh Taylor has scored his second try here for the Waka. So Hugh Taylor has scored his second try in the red and the white. This guy's come out of nowhere and now he's playing great rugby for Poverty Bay. Okay, well they're going to continue. Referee Olaf's going to allow them to continue. That looked very strange. Okay, Ra Broughton passed away. Poverty Bay's Jacob Leaf now with an incisive burst. Nice pass, good pass. And away goes Ethan Reeves. There's no doubt he'll score. Ethan Reeves, tremendous play and got the try. Ashton Coates never gave up. Never say die attitude, but Ethan Reeves got a very good pass. One or two numbers, the jersey numbers have changed. Poverty Bay scrum, now Jacob Leaf. Poverty Bay are down a player, remember. Okay, that's strong stuff. Tamailua will get there. Tamailua was very close. The Bush, tough pickup. Okay. The Bush, for their 5th try, they have scored 4, and they are pressing. So, try awarded there by referee Olaf. Once more in very good position. And a great try to the tight end prop forward, Jordan Sului. 29 points, 17. Okay, Sului, try scorer Sului. Good stuff, Benazzi Ward. Poverty Bay, that's Higgins. Paul Stephen Hyder down. So on in 22 is Ambrose Curtis. This is Ambrose. Hard there into Pauli Emmanuel Harmon wants the ball. Poverty Bay trying to become aggressive in defence. Okay, so that's BJ getting the pass away. Oh, what a break here in Odell. Odell has played a magnificent game and has scored a try here for 34 points to 17. Alec Odell, ex-Palmerston North, Old Boys Marist, and he has scored there a great try. Okay, he's playing advantage for a penalty. Here's Bosca Tikasidre of OBM. And Bosca there with a good pass. And Pauna Emmanuel Harmon, the Wizard of Wairau, scores a wonderful try. That's the footwork. That's the nifty footwork. And a brilliant try there for 36 to 22. Got a great pass. Bosca Tikasidre, give credit where credit's due. Okay, the Bush have the ball. continuing to run hard, make meters. Lekapalooza, that was Hugh Taylor got it. Wasn't quite up with the play there, but the referee has issued a penalty. Awarded a penalty there to the Bush. And I know it has been some years, but as I said before, whenever I think of the Bush, I'm always going to think of Sir Brian Lahore. Now 39-24. And that's the end. Here in week 4, the Bush, Copthorne, Wairarapa Bush, taste victory at Gisborne Oval 2. 39 points to 24.
We really focused this week getting on that first 20 minutes. You know, we've been starting really slow in our first couple of games, and to come out here and fire up in that first 20 and get a few tries, I know about really gave us some confidence going for the rest of the game.
Yep, they're on the board. Wairarapa Bush, North Otago and Ngāti East Coast are our next game. That is from Western, just west of Oamaru. You're back with Heartland Rugby and we're in Oamaru. Well, not quite Oamaru, we're in Western. We're at the Western Sports Ground, which is the home of the Valley Club. Lovely ground, lovely bloke there to tell us all about it too. Here's Chris.
Welcome to North Otago. We're actually out at the Valley Club rooms because somebody blew our grandstand down. So there's another 12 months before we can get back there. Beautiful place to play rugby except for the nor'wester and the rain. But the rest of it's good. You just get close up and enjoy the game.
G'day, it's Ollie here. Mr. 124 here. Yep. Yeah, so we're just here at Western, obviously playing East Coast today. What are your thoughts on today, Vani?
Yeah, the boys are ready. They've been fishing up for this game. It's going to be a tough side, and yeah, everyone's looking forward to it. Everyone is excited for today because today's our family day, so we get to include our family in this today, and everyone's get to run out with their kids or their partner. The tent over there is for the partners, the girls, the ladies, and the kids.
You got some kids, Vani?
Yeah, I got heaps.
Okay, I'll take that to mean more than one. The Ngāti Porou Haka welcoming North Otago. All good hands. Yeah, the old Golds charging towards the line. That's a lovely run. And can't quite connect. Can Dyer.
Stayed in sport though.
Stayed there, and it might not have been a clean connect, but nonetheless, they got there. And Greg Dyer, that's a name that New Zealand cricket fans of some years ago will remember.
Really broke up the Ngāti East Coast defence, though. The hard running, the drop pass, or not the drop pass, but the drop pass onto the ground, picked up a Dyer, stayed in contact with the game. A lone player, so another one of these players having a crack at Heartland Rugby and making a good fist of it.
Gee, when they run, they look pretty. The East Coast. Here's Sam Parks, picks out a runner, and he finds Big Calm Bud. Now looking for another one. The pass goes to Whakataka, and in support is Parks, and Parks gets the try.
Speed of the ruck ball there, Mace, really, for Ngāti Porou East Coast. That's their game. Good numbers to the breakdown. That speed, they got good ball runners. But Jersey 9 Parks, he is captain fantastic. Boy, he's a brilliant player. Epitomises East Coast rugby. Excellent.
He's been the Heartland Player of the Year in the past, in fact, possibly more than once. As they swing it wide, do East Coast. This great stepping from Whakataka, and he's got to the line. And the referee says that'll do me. There's a few puzzled looks from the North Otago players, but look at the magic feet on this guy.
It looked a bit frantic, you got to say, from East Coast, but I think that's the way they want to play it. The speed, using the skills of their players. You talk about the step. Right there, they got step, they got size, they got power, they've definitely got skill.
And they got a scrum too, but North Otago managed to get the ball out of it, and Todd cuts back against the grain in towards the big fellas.
Great platform by Todd.
Tuimba.
Turnover, brilliant
Bashing
turnover.
in,
Ooh, you think?
That was a ruck, said the referee.
Oh, Stokes, I thought, did he come from the side? Don't know, we're getting the benefit.
Dyer then. In this wind, that was not as easy as it looked. So nothing in it at the break. East Coast ahead by a point after a couple of really good tries, to be fair. 14-13.
North Otago got to understand in the sheds that East Coast are going to attack from anywhere. You really, when they see an opportunity, they will go. Well, position's so important for North Otago.
Matthews does really well
Good
from the
speed,
base
good
of the
speed.
scrum.
Oh.
That's a terrific try. Ben McCarthy. Oh, one pass try from a scrum. Wow.
Yeah, but it's the standing start. It's the acceleration from the fullback, which is good. Just pin the ears back. It was a good line. So always running away from the East Coast defence because of that speed. He had enough momentum to get over.
Royal. Good ball in the middle of the line out. Comes from Takani. Royal's got it tucked. You put your money on him from here. Quite a bit of your money. Joe Royal gets another one.
The young fella. The young fella that's been hanging around the rugby scenes here since about, 2013, I think he said. He had his first class game. We're a long way from that, to be fair, but look, he still knows the way to the try line and still can celebrate in style too with the Mana wave.
Carpenter, good kick, and the final whistle goes. And Ngāti Porou East Coast have come away from a win. It's a long way down here. That's a good win for Ngāti Porou.
Hard game, mate. Yeah, very physical, eh? It was a good battle out there. Just, momentum swung a few times and they obviously got the better of it at the end of the day. Just those couple of weak, soft tries just before half-time cost us, really. You know, we had a lot of momentum and then we let them get those 2 tries and then they gave momentum back after that. So.
Just chop and change. And hard conditions, like it's blowing its arsehole.
Yeah, it actually felt like we went into the wind twice, to be fair.
Well, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a hard game, it certainly was, but these sort of away games for us, their distance is so long, the sort of mantra for the week is just get down here and get a win on the road, you know, like good teams just win ugly, you know, when you have to, when you travel this far, you just want to win and shoot home.
So to be fair, did you bring this shit weather with you?
No, it can't have been us, might have been some of your fellas' loans.
Oh, don't be like that, mate. Well done, have a safe trip back, eh?
Yeah, no, thank you, and too much to North Otago, he's had a couple close losses throughout the year, so heads up.
So let's wrap up those week 4 results for you then. And West Coast win a thriller 2017 over Bullet. Mid Canterbury, they win on the road, so 2 away wins to start with, as did Ngāti Porou East Coast. Last game we just saw 24-18. Warrapush, another away winner. Very, very crucial point. South Canterbury remain unbeaten for the year. And a classic at the end, Wanganui, another away win. Mason, what does that do to the table?
Well, South Canterbury continue on their winning way with bonus point wins, 4 of them now. Wanganui, though, are on a charge. And watch out for Mid Canterbury. They're my little smokies. I reckon they're going to do something pretty good before this is over. 27 of the last 28 games South Canterbury have won with a bonus point. Wow. Local legends, here's Tom.
50 games in charge. Congratulations on that. A remarkable record. We'll talk about that in a moment, but let's go back to day 1, that first game in charge. Who did you play? How did it play out?
Not so good. First game in charge, I'd been coaching North Otago previously, and then our first game up coaching South Canterbury was against North Otago in Timaru, and they beat us. And we lost 5 trophies on that day, so not a memorable day. But we bounced back pretty quickly, learnt from that game, and and we're still learning today, and we've got a lot to learn yet. And the team aren't happy with where they're at either. They still have some left in the tank, and they want to keep progressing forward as a team as well. So. Yeah, it's been a hell of a journey, and not just to coach South Canterbury, but actually to play for South Canterbury represented as a player and a coach is pretty special.
How much has Nigel changed as a coach in that tenure?
Oh, I'd say a hell of a lot, to be fair. It's a hell of a learning curve all the way through, and you just got to learn. And it was probably more about understanding players and getting to understand how they tick and how they roll. And some of them need a bit of a tongue lash, and some of them need a cuddle, and some of them need a kick. And you just got to understand some of those boys. But to be fair with our boys, they're all on the same page. We've sold the story, we've sold the picture, and we're all on the same page. And we let a lot of the players have a lot of their say about the direction that we want to go in as well. We make sure that our partners, wives and girlfriends and the kids and all that are heavily involved with us. That's very important to the boys and to us, because it's the old saying, isn't it? Happy wife, happy life. So if they've got a happy home, they've got a happy training. And so we try and make sure that is pushed through the group right throughout. And, the kids come on the bus with us today out here, and they love it. They come and sit with their dads and or their mates on the bus, and they listen to a bit of music, and they love just being part of it. And we love having them.
Next week, well, massively important game for Mid Canterbury. Thames Valley, they'll be looking forward to their trip to Ruatoria. North Otago get a crack at the Hannon Shield. A cross Tararua's battle between Wairarapa Bush and Horowhenua Kapiti, both of whom are looking to get a run of wins going. All of that next week on Heartland Rugby as we bring you highlights of every match, every week, right through the season. Thanks to everybody who's had anything to do with it. We've had a ball. Hope you have too.